I'm going to conduct this experiment on compound generator, load test on compound generator, and we are doing this experiment to find out internal characteristics and external characteristics. So I am here at the panel, and at that panel something is mentioned, DC compound generator. So that is how you are going to find a panel in which you can do your experiment. Your experiment name is some test on compound generator. So look for a panel in which compound generator is mentioned. Okay, so it is here. So you come here. Now here, what is the experiment? We have to do the experiment on generator. Sir, show me. Okay, this one is your generator. This one is your motor. So I have to do some experiment on this generator, and this generator will start to work if and only if it is getting a mechanical input, and it will give an electrical output. This one is the electrical output of the generator, and this mechanical input is given by this motor. This motor is mechanically coupled to this one. The meaning of that one is that if I move this one, that thing will move. Here they are mechanically coupled. Can you see it? Not visible, no? Okay, no problem. So now the question that how this one is going to give mechanical output. The mechanical output of motor is the mechanical input of generator, and this motor is going to work when it is supplied with electrical power and that electrical energy. That electrical input to the motor is this one. Okay, so first in this experiment, before starting the experiment, let me explain the connection circuit diagram. Okay, and this is your circuit diagram. Observe carefully. Okay, we have this one plus minus LZA. Now see the plus minus, this one. Can you see it? Both the things. Okay, plus, see, plus and minus. This plus minus here, plus and minus. Okay, now this switch DPST is your this switch. Okay, next this LZA 3-point starter. This thing is this one. Okay, and from here you see LAZ. Okay, that same thing as here. Okay, now this one, this thing, this is rheostat. This rheostat is this one. Okay, next this one Z and ZZ. This is the field winding of motor. Similarly, we have a ZZZ. The difference between this ZZ and this one is that this is the field winding of generator. This is the field winding of motor. Now let us see here. In this side, if you see here, this side. Okay, this is the mechanic. This side is motor side. This side is your generator side. So this one, this mark indicates that this motor is mechanically coupled to the generator. Here we have AAA, armature of the generator motor, ZZZ, field winding of the motor, again AAA, armature of the generator, ZZZ, field winding of the generator. Okay, now next, sir. If you see the connection here, from positive something is one line is going to my L. Okay, this is internally connected L. Now I'll show you this one. This positive to L. Okay, next what do you see? I'll bring it. Okay, next this Z, from Z it is going to rheostat. Okay, this is the let me show to you. This is rheostat, this is rheostat. This left one is for the motor, this right one is for the generator. Okay, now the difference, 1 minute. See the difference, this one, okay, and see the difference here. See the position. This arrow mark is at the top, here arrow mark is at the bottom. Okay, here the rheostat is in minimum position, and this one is at the maximum position. I think I have already explained this one, why it is like this, that one. If you have not understood, again in your regular theory lab you will come to know. Okay, so this one, just remember, this one is minimum, motor rheostat is in minimum position, and generator rheostat is in maximum position. Okay, so here, now here it is in, see the minimum position, this is your minimum position, this is your maximum position. Observe this wire. Okay, observe this wire and this distance, it is maximum. Okay, this is, see the wire and this one very close, the minimum position. Okay, now it is okay, the minimum position. Next here Z to rheostat. Show me Z to rheostat, correct? Okay, then from rheostat, now from this rheostat to Z, from this rheostat to Z. Again from ZZ to AA. ZZ to AA, and these things are connected to the negative end. ZZ to AA, and from this AA to negative. Show me. AA to negative. Okay, next let's go there again. A to AA. This A, this A, this A to A, this A to A. Okay. Next, let us go to generator part. In generator, this A is going to YY. This A is going to YY. This is YY. Okay. Now from Y it is going to again rheostat. From this Y, what is that? This is the rheostat. See this connection. From Y to rheostat. Again. Next, from rheostat to positive of emitter. From rheostat to the positive of ammeter. This is my ammeter. Positive means this common. C common. This is my positive. So okay. So what will happen is that from this one from rheostat to positive of ammeter. Okay. Then negative of ammeter is going to Z. Negative of ammeter. The meaning of negative here is 1 ampere. Okay. This readings either 2 ampere or 1 ampere. This 1 ampere is going to, this negative is going to Z. 1 ampere is going to Z. Now from ZZ it is going to AA. See, ZZ कहाँ गया? This one ZZ it is going to, okay, I am doing some different connection. Okay, हाँ, see, ZZ to AA. ZZ to AA. This connection. Now from AA we'll go to, now next let us move here. This voltmeter. This voltmeter positive is connected to this one. This point. What is this point? This point is your Y. What is the voltmeter? This is a voltmeter. Voltmeter positive is connected to Y. Y voltmeter positive. Then voltmeter negative is connected to AA or ZZ. What is voltmeter negative? This one. It's connected to ZZ. And this AA is connected here and from here. Okay. Next, this ammeter. Ammeter positive is connected to, again, same line Y. What is ammeter? It is another ammeter, this ammeter. Okay. This ammeter is connected to this one, Y. Then ammeter negative is going to load. Ammeter negative means going to load. Is it okay? Correct? Now, from this load is going back to the AA. So, from this load, it is going back to AA. Okay. Now, AZ is a connection. Okay. Now, with this one connection, one more thing. Okay. See here. Show me this one. This ammeter, see the difference. We have two ammeters. This ammeter and this ammeter. This ammeter is going to measure the load current. This ammeter is going to measure the field current, and this voltmeter is going to measure the terminal voltage. Now see here. Let me see. 1 minute. Okay. This is your tabulation. While doing the experiment, we are going to see this tabulation. Here, if you see here, this IL will be obtained from this one, this ammeter. Okay. And similarly, IF will be obtained from this ammeter. And this voltage will be obtained from this volt. Okay. The difference, it is a 20 ampere range, it is a 2 ampere range. Okay. So this is your circuit explanation. Then we'll start to explain. Now, how to start the experiment means, okay, pause it. So before starting the experiment, make sure the precaution that you have to take is that make sure this motor rheostat is in minimum position. This one generator rheostat is in maximum position, and all the switches are off. All the load switches are off. These things you should make sure. Okay. Now how to start? Again, simply switch on this one. After switching on, move this one slowly to right side. Then the motor will start to run, but the motor is not going to run at 1500 rpm in startingly. So we have to make it run at 1500 rpm. We have to make it rotate at 1500 rpm. To do that, I have to use this one. By moving this rheostat, I can control the speed of the motor to 1500 rpm. Once I get 1500 rpm, at that value, at that 1500 rpm, I am going to note down the values of all these three parameters. Okay, once we have motor 1500 rpm, then what to do is that, next thing is that we have to make sure that your generator should go to its rated value. Suppose what is the rated value? The rated value is 220 volt. Okay, so how to go there? By using this one. So remember, we are using this motor rheostat to bring the motor to the rated speed of 1500 rpm, and we are using this rheostat to bring the voltage or terminal voltage of the generator to its rated voltage of 220 volt. Okay, once we are at 220 volt, we are going to note down the values. Okay, at no load, we are not putting any load. Okay, then what? Then I'll put one load. Once I put a load, then I'll take the readings. Again, I'll put another load. Again, I'll take the. Similarly, I'll keep on putting the load. I'll go up to some value around. See, what is the maximum current I can pass? The maximum current is 16 ampere. Okay, but the field current here is maximum 0.7 ampere. So we have to keep in mind your field current. The field current should not exceed 0.7 ampere or 0.6 ampere. So we'll go up to that point. So the factor that I'm going to focus to control this experiment is IF. The field current should not be more than 0.7 ampere. Okay, now then we'll start the experiment. Switch on. Okay, next move this one slowly to the right side. Okay, then once it is moving, now if you see here, it is not 1500 rpm. So I have to make it 1500 rpm. How to do that? By assuming it is not 1500 rpm, I am going to make it 1500 rpm by changing this one. Okay, just let me change this. See how much?
1408, 1422.
Okay, how much?
14. Okay. Okay, after making the adjustment, we are getting 1508. Okay, so we can start the experiment here. Okay. Next, okay. So let us see the voltage. How much voltage we are having? Voltage is around 120. Okay, but the rated voltage is 220. So I have to bring this one to 220. To do that one, I have to control this one. Okay. Now see, it is in maximum position. I will decrease it. I'll decrease it. As I decrease it, as I decrease this one, the voltage will increase. Increasing. It will keep on. I'll stop moving when I reach 220. Okay. No, tell me when it is 220. Okay. Tell me when it is 220. Stop.
Okay, up to 20. Okay, so we are getting 220 volts. How much is it? So we have adjusted our voltage, terminal voltage to be 220 rated volt. Okay, next we'll go. Next I'll note down the value. Okay, and how much voltage I got? I got at first at current. How much current? 0. These are the load current. Since I have not applied any load, so IL is 0. So yes, sir, 0. Next field current. Field current is 0. Is at
0.54.
54. Okay. So field current is 0.54. You have to observe the field current. Okay. Okay. Next voltage I have got 220 volt. Right. 220 volt. So for each next what I'll do is I'll apply load here. After applying load, then I'll note down all the values again. Again I'll apply one more load. Similarly, I'll keep on going up to 11 ampere. Okay. Then we'll stop the experiment. Okay. I'll put a load. Which one, sir? 220 here. On. How much load current?
Current is 1.8.
1.8. Sorry. Load current 1.8. So write I 1.8 in place of IL. Load current 1.8. Then voltage.
Voltage 218.
218.
218.
Okay. IF
0.53.
0.53. 0.53. Okay. I'll put on more. Okay. Okay. Tell me what is the load current?
3.6.
Load current is 3.6. Field current
0.52.
0.52. Show me, sir. Show me. 0.52. Next.
212 voltages.
212. Okay. Similarly, for each load, I will note down. Okay. Show me. Tell me the value, sir. Field current.
Field current is 0.5.
Yeah, okay.
Terminal voltage is 208.
Okay. And load current.
Load current is 5.4.
Next, show me here. I'll put one more load. Okay. Field current.
0.49.
0.49.
Terminal voltage 204. Load current 7 ampere.
Next, put one more. This one. Okay.
Field current 0.5.
1.5.
Not that, no. 0.4.
49.
47.
47. Okay.
Voltage is 196.
Okay.
Current is 8.4.
8.4. Okay. Next, one more load. I'll two more. Okay.
0.46.
180 or 90?
192.
192.
9.8.
Okay.
0.44.
1.44.
180. 184.
184.
11 ampere.
Okay, that's it. So we got this reading. Okay. Now I'll switch off. How to turn off this? First, again, last step for this one. Switch off these things. First, switch off the load. After then, decrease this rheostat to its initial position. Initially it was here. Bring it back. And then again take it back to initial position. Initially it was at that position. Okay. Then switch off. It will come automatically. What is it? Okay. Now in this experiment we have got this one IL, IF and VT in this table. Of doing the experiment we have filled up this table. This remaining part will be done by calculation. Okay. Thank you.